Hey everyone, Lee Constantine here, the founder of Online Coaches Elite and Personal Trainers Elite. And I'm here with Aimee, who has just got started in the academy, and just want to dive in and talk with her today about some of her time and experience working with us so far. So yeah, Aimee, let's just take it away from the top. Where were you before you joined the academy, and what was it that you were wanting to achieve?
So I have been a personal trainer for about 4 or 5 years now, and I just felt really stuck in my business, and I knew that I wanted to scale it out, and I wanted to have some more freedom, and I knew that I didn't want to be stuck to my studio to make money. But I had never really thought further than that. I don't know what now when I look back, I think, why didn't I look further than that sooner? I guess you just get comfortable, and you get kind of just complacent, which I guess maybe I did. I was just comfortable. But I knew I then wanted to take my business online because I wanted more freedom. That was my main thing. I wanted more freedom. I didn't want to be in my studio to make money. So I thought, well, online is the new world, especially in fitness right now. So I just didn't know the steps to do it. I knew what I wanted the end goal to be, but I didn't know how to get from A to B. And so that's when I had my phone call with you.
Yeah, makes total sense. And so
Yeah.
those steps that you are taking through the academy, what are some of the things that you've been doing so far? And I know it's only been a month, but what are some of the things that you have learned in this time of just getting started?
Oh my God. So much. Like it's only been a month, but I feel like I've learned like a year's worth of experience, like no exaggeration. I mean, everything. Literally everything. I mean, in terms of the tech aspects, like I've learned how to build a whole back end of a business. So, you know, all the technical aspects about funneling, advertising, the right marketing, simple things like automated emails and chasing up leads without you actually having to do it so that you don't miss anything. Taking payments from someone without them having to transfer to your bank so it looks way more professional, and
Yeah,
knowing that the next payment is coming without you having to chase them, which is when you're a PT, that's a massive thing, like chasing payments all the time. So even just that tiny detail has made life a lot easier. um God, so much more, like just about self-image as well, and like how you know, whatever you view yourself as is the like the image that you will project. And even if something is like, you know, even if you think something might be like unreachable for you, it's only because you think that, not because anyone else thinks that. And in that sense, it's like opened my mind up, and just having a different mindset has attracted way more opportunities to me, with me just changing my mindset, because what you put in is what you get out of things, right? So
that's powerful.
like, yeah.
That's really powerful. I mean, you've had all of that shift in experience and mindset in just a matter of weeks. So
Yeah.
I'm excited to see, what more is to come. But kind of where you are right now, let's talk about some of the results that everybody loves to know. So a month into the academy, what are some of the results that you've seen so far?
Amazing results. So I have made back my investment into the course already, um, which is that was my like 3 month target. That's something that I predicted for 3 months, and I really was striving for that. And I got my first sale in my second week, um, and it just kept rolling from there really. So I've got 6 clients now for high ticket sales,
Amazing.
um,
How much is
and all from
revenue?
organic marketing. So
Amazing. So what's the revenue so far? Like, what's the money that you're going to collect from all these people eventually?
I am charging them £800 for an 8 week course.
Amazing.
And I've also increased the cost of my personal training clients. So the people that I would be taking in my studio, but I'm now taking on Zoom because of lockdown. I have now had the confidence to increase those packages and pricings for clients I already have, Whereas before I would have been like, I can't charge them more because I've had them for like 2 or 3 years and that's out of order. But this has again made me reassess actually, why can't I? If they think, you know, I believe in the service that I'm giving. So over time, to make your business profitable, you have to increase your services, right? So that added with the high ticket sales has made me now profit. So I've gone above what I put into the course in a month. So yeah.
Amazing. And how does that make you feel, given that you set a 3-month goal and done it in such a short time frame?
Yeah, I mean, it makes me feel really proud, actually, and much more like a businesswoman. You know, like you say, oh, I have a business, and you know, I had my PT studio, and I did have a little business, but it was just kind of like that's what it felt like, a little business. Whereas now that I have all the systems and all, I guess what you could call like the fancy things, but they're not really that fancy. They're just like essential. You know, it's now it makes me feel like I do actually run a business, and it's non-stop. Like, it's hard work. Like, this is the hardest I've worked in years, to be honest, and because you're doing everything yourself. But that's what makes it feel so good when you do well, because it's all you. No one else is helping me do this, like, apart from the academy. Like, no one else in my life is helping me do it. So it's really rewarding.
Absolutely. And, you know, eventually what's going to happen as you grow this, because it's only been a month, you're going to start hiring people, and you can actually, you know, start delegating some of those things that you don't want to do anymore. So that's on the horizon, and stuff we'll definitely talk about later. So outside of financial gain and, you know, being able to ROI so quickly, what would you say are some of the big shifts that you've seen as a result of joining the academy?
You just learn so much from people that have been and done it themselves. So you're not learning from a textbook, or you're not just, you know, you're not learning from people that haven't done it. So it's just really inspiring. Like, that's a massive thing that I just enjoyed being in the academy and learning again. And it hasn't felt like homework or anything like that, because you're learning to put it into something that's going to make you money. But like, being around other people every day, listening to each other's problems that they're going through, that's a huge thing. Because although I've had massive highs in the month, there's also been days where I've had loads of cancellations or no shows, but it is part of it. But if I didn't have the people in the academy to chat to every day and jump on a coaching call with, you might kind of be more likely to get into your head and get down in the dumps for a bit too longer than you need to. And I think seeing how everyone deals with different things, and, you know, how people deal with different phone calls or different obstacles, like, it's just really amazing to just hear everyone's stories every day, to be honest. And that's like a massive part of it that I've really enjoyed. So I don't want to leave the academy, to be honest.
Don't worry, you're not leaving anytime soon. You don't have to go anywhere. But yeah, just to wrap up, can you just share a few words to encourage anybody who's maybe been on the fence, maybe in a similar place to you, who are trading time for money and looking to have more freedom? Can you maybe share a couple of words to inspire them to, you know, take that jump and join the academy?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I would say I know it's an investment, and it feels like a massive leap of faith, which is definitely what it felt like for me. And there's always that doubt, will I succeed? But if you don't do it, you will not come anywhere further closer to your goals. You will just stay where you are. So there's nothing really that you can lose, because whatever happens, you'll end up learning something and improving yourself and your business. There's not really a downfall. So the investment is like minute compared to the rewards that you get.
Aimee said it best, and it's so true, because only now you can see, right, what comes off the back of it after that big scary decision. But you made it based on what you want, not what you don't want, and that's why you're here now celebrating the success. So yeah, if you're feeling inspired by Aimee's words today, there's a link somewhere around this video. You can click the link to find out more about the academy. But Aimee, thanks very much for sharing your experience with us so far, and I look forward to catching up with you again when we hit some of those big lumps that you will be lining up to hit very soon.
Me too. Thank you so much for everything.